Listen up, people. When these animals start dropping dead like this, remember, these are God's creations. He created them before he created man. Listen up. It's a good channel to watch. Watchman Reports.
More than 400 elephants died in Botswana. Just north of Botswana's world-famous Okavango Delta, it was lush and green as the summer rains tapered off and the air began to cool, but something wasn't right. Savanna elephants, weighing as much as 7 tons each, stumbled and staggered and walked in circles. Their heavy legs weakened as they struggled to take another step. One by one, they collapsed, many falling chest first. The first cluster of 44 elephants died in March 2020. By mid-June, conservationists had counted more than 350 carcasses scattered across the remote, roughly 3,000 square mile region. But the...
Let me interject right there. What happened in March 2020? What was going on in March of 2020? Tell you something about elephants. Elephants are very sensitive to the earth. We know they've been here for thousands of years. Right? Okay. One of the largest creatures of God's creatures still around. They are sensitive to the earth. Their feet, I'm saying feet, it's probably called something else, but I'm just saying their feet can feel trembles in the earth. They can sense danger. And in this article, as it states, they started walking around in circles. State of confusion. A state of confusion. Elephants know when an earthquake is on the way, about ready to happen. You see? So don't take it lightly. When birds start falling out of the sky, fish start dying in the sea, these are signs. There's no such thing as climate change, although the climate is changing. God is in control of his creation, which is earth, and all that is in it, on it, under it. Let us not be fooled or deceived. Remember, the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy, and it may not be in that order, but deception is rapid. Local news, national, rapid deception.
Following January, the number of mysterious deaths surpassed 450. A dead savanna elephant lies in the wetlands of the Okavango Delta. Prior to their deaths, the affected elephants displayed unusual behaviors, including swaying, staggering, and walking in circles. Struggling to walk, most would collapse, often chest first, and die. There was a very foul smell, says Devongo Martin, a former manager of Caterer Camp, a tourist lodge in the area. He was driving through the grounds in early May when he first noticed the stench and came across an elephant carcass splayed in a thicket of bush. It was all rotten and nothing had actually eaten it, only maggots. Any loss of African elephants is alarming. Their numbers have plunged from an estimated million in 1979 to approximately 415,000, driven down by decades of ivory poaching, shrinking habitat, and confrontations with humans. Botswana, with some 130,000 elephants, is considered one of their last strongholds, where the mysterious deaths of hundreds make international news. In September 2020, under intense international pressure from concerned conservationists, Botswana authorities announced that they'd identified the culprit, cyanobacteria neurotoxins. poisons released by blue-green algae that bloom in stagnant, nutrient-rich water. Cyanobacteria and neurotoxins attack the nervous system if ingested. However, a 14-month review of documents and interviews with investigators by National Geographic has found that much of the evidence leading to that diagnosis was unreliable, and that the Botswana government missed crucial opportunities to complete a timely and thorough investigation. Several outside experts, as well as officials at labs that conducted analyses for the government, say tests for various possible causes of death, including cyanobacteria, were inconclusive and the evidence was degraded and mishandled, raising concerns that whatever killed the elephants could emerge as a threat again. Mystery has shrouded the deaths from the start. The tusks were intact, ruling out poaching. Vultures and other scavengers that fed on some of the carcasses didn't appear to have died of illness, nor did the cattle and zebra that drank from the same water holes, making poisoning seem unlikely. And the elephant's strange behavior didn't clearly match any known disease.